So, in today's video, we are going to be doing a which Westminster chime sounds the best in 2026 competition. So, let's get started. The competitors will be the Yauch dual chime wall clock, the Decor's clock's wall clock, the Malta short drop wall clock, the Howard Miller Shelburne regulator wall clock, the Kienzle Westminster chime mantle clock, the Seth Thomas 4-bell Sonora mantle clock, the Sessions WC94 mantle clock, and the Seth Thomas 124 mantle clock. And in this corner, which consists of 3 long case clocks, will be the Ridgeway grandfather clock, the R&M grandmother clock, and finally, last but not least, the Hershey grandfather clock. So without further ado, let's begin the competition. First up, we're going to start off with the Yauch dual chime wall clock. So that was the Yauch dual chime wall clock. On to our next competitor. Up next, we have my Decor's clock's wall clock. So that was the Decor's clock's wall clock. On to our next competitor. Up next, we have the Malta short drop wall clock. It is a bit slow. I do need to wind it a bit, but I'll do that on Thursday. So that was the Malta short drop wall clock. On to our next competitor. Up next, we have my Howard Miller Shelburne regulator wall clock. or schoolhouse wall clock, however you want to call it. So that was the Howard Miller Shelburne regulator wall clock or schoolhouse wall clock. On to our next competitor. Next up, we have the Kienzle Westminster chime mantle clock. So that was the Kienzle Westminster chime mantle clock. On to our next competitor. Next up, we have the Seth Thomas Sonora 4-bell mantle clock. So that was the Seth Thomas Sonora 4-bell mantle clock. On to our next clock, or competitor, forgot. Next up is the Sessions WC94 mantle clock. So that was the Sessions WC94 mantle clock. On to our last clock on this shelf, and then we will move on to the last three clocks that are in the other room, and we will be done. Up next is the Seth Thomas 124 mantle clock. So that was the Seth Thomas 124 mantle clock. Now on to the last three, then we will be done. Now on to our last three competitors. We'll start with the Ridgeway first. First up, the Ridgeway grandfather clock. So that was the Ridgeway grandfather clock. On to our next competitor. Next up, we have the R&M grandmother clock. So that was the R&M grandmother clock. Now on to our last competitor, and video will be done. Last but not least, the Hershey 1200, or I think the official model name is Model 30. No, 1230 or something, but anyways. Last but not least, the 1200 or 30, whatever it is. So that was the Hershey 1200 or 1230, whatever it is. And that was all the contestants in this competition for this video. So I think that will wrap up this video, and yeah. So that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I was going to include the Yao's triple chime when it was finished, but I figured not, because when you put one of these on Westminster, it basically sounds the same as the dual chimers like that one is. So I just decided to do the video early instead of waiting. So anyways, I think that'll do it. I think that'll conclude this video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.